Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Mile High Living. I'm Gina Bellage. Well, if your clothes are feeling a bit more snug these days, don't be discouraged. Start now with an inch loss plan that will help with even the most stubborn areas. Ramaya Decaux, Coolsculpting Specialist from MD Body and Med Spa, is here with all the details. And Ramaya, let's really start off because your spa is open.
Yes.
You're taking special precautions to keep everyone healthy and safe, both the people that you work with and your clients, correct?
Absolutely. We want everybody to come in, wear a mask, and we're actually spacing out about 30 minutes in between clients to make sure that we're cleaning efficiently. Everything is sanitized, and we're just making sure that ourselves are completely covered as well.
All right, well, let's talk about how Coolsculpting works and why people, if you've been sitting at home too long, probably be a good idea to come and see you guys.
Coolsculpting is a fat freezing technology. So what that means is if you have any stubborn areas of fat, or even through quarantine, if you put on that quarantine 15, then it's an excellent way to get rid of that that's been resistant to diet and exercise, or just to get you back on the bandwagon. So what happens is when those fat cells get reduced down to a certain temperature, they no longer can live. It's a permanent result, and it just goes right out the body in a few months.
Now, the stomach area tends to be the area that a lot of people, both men and women, young and old, really like to focus on because no matter what we try, it just seems to accumulate there, right? Coolsculpting's good for this.
Absolutely, because who hasn't went into the gym and did crunches or been on strict diets, and you still have that belly fat that just is holding on for dear life. So Coolsculpting is a great spot reducer, really. You can just target certain areas, or even the full body if you're like, oh, I'm over all of it. From chin to knees, we treat.
All right, so a lot of people I know probably ask you all the time, who is a good candidate? Maybe I don't have enough to lose, or I have too much to lose. What do you say?
So I say if you have an inch we can pinch, we can take it off. But we do want to make sure that your goals are aligned with losing weight. So if you're diet, exercising, about 30 to 50 pounds away from your goal weight, then Coolsculpting would be you'd be a great candidate for it.
Well, you have lots of happy clients, and we have the pleasure of hearing from one of them.
Through my diet, I could control my weight, but there were always those stubborn spots that I just couldn't get to go away. And when I saw the ad and I knew that it was non-invasive and that the downtime was going to be nothing, I wanted to investigate. And so I gave them a call and went in for a consultation. During that consultation, I worked with Tina, and we talked about the areas of my body that I wasn't happy with and what was going to be within her power to fix. And so I was really excited by that and made an appointment.
Now, you have a special tool you guys use that really sets you apart from other people, and that is the sound wave. Talk about that and really what it does.
Yeah, sound wave is great. It helps to break down even more of those fat cells that we've already treated. So a lot of other companies, they actually do manual massage, which is excruciatingly painful, as well as not getting in there and really breaking down those fat cells as efficiently. So the sound wave, it helps to break down the fat, and not only the fat, but actually cellulite as well. So if you're treating like your legs, we even see it sometimes on our arms, even our stomach. So it really helps to break down even more of that fat.
Well, now that it's summertime, a great area that so many people really want to target and really don't know how to do that for, especially women, is right underneath the arm, right?
Yes.
The bat wing, we call it.
Yes. And I know for myself, that's where I hold some of my weight. So as you can see in the before and afters, this is remarkable. It's almost like 50% of a difference for our clients. So the back of the arms, I think, are probably one of my favorites because they, everybody always sees really good results.
It's one of those things, too, where we as women always think it's unfair because men can go do the biceps and work on their arms, and they seem to be so well defined.
Yeah.
We take a little bit longer, we women, but overall for Coolsculpting, it works really well for men, too. This isn't just for ladies.
No, the men love it. They get addicted. I will say that, you know, with the abdomen, as you can see in this before and after, it's amazing after 2 sessions. I mean, he has his six-pack back.
Yeah.
How many men out there would like to have their six-pack back? I mean, I'm sure most of us.
Yes.
So yes, men, I would say, are probably half of our clientele, if not more.
Really? That's impressive.
Yeah.
You know, again, they respond so well to it. Why
Yes.
not, right?
Yep.
Another area both men and women enjoy when they use cool sculpting might be under the chin. This is
Yes.
something we've talked about before. It's become really popular.
It has. And one thing that's great about the chin is for some they can actually lose weight all areas of the body, but the chin just holds on to it. And so with one 45-minute treatment, you can have back that jawline that you had in your 20s.
Yeah, again, talking about the disparities with men and women and just how lucky sometimes men have it. Boy, they have that jawline and they just walk out a different person.
Yes.
It is one of those
Absolutely.
things. Before we go, I want to reinforce the sound wave, because when we talk about, you know, going ahead, freezing the fat, which was what you do, you have to break that up at the end, right? Before the client goes home. You have to
do.
break that up, and the sound wave is perfect for that.
Yes, and so what that means is when we're doing the treatment with the sound wave, each one of those little fat cells that we froze in that area, the sound wave is actually breaking it down even more, because when it goes through our lymphatic system, we want that to be a rapid
that's exactly
result.
what you want. Yeah.
So the sound wave does that better, more efficiently than just your hands.
I love it, Ramaya. Okay, it's the Make Your Reentrance special, and for the first 15 callers, you'll get $500 off 4 or more cool sculpting cycles and 4 laser lipo treatments. That's a $1,050 value. All you have to do is call the Westminster location, 303-466-0100, or Greenwood Village at 303-220-1100. Now, you can also just visit them online at freezefatdenver.com. MD Body and Med Spa paid for today's segment, and we'll be right back.